People may be born with certain health issues, such as allergy or more severe diseases. Hello, I'm Jerry. Today I'm going to talk about genetic engineering, the future of medicine. Everyone looks different, but we usually inherit some characteristic. And what it comes from is from the DNA. What happened to the DNA is it's like a library, carry all the information and make us like what we are unique from. But at the same time, the librarian can make mistake. They can make some mistake on it and give us some diseases when we are born. So today I'm going to talk about it, the genetic engineering, how the future medicine can modify this technique. Well, in the past century, all the researchers are trying to figure out like how to make people feel better if they get any genetic diseases. And in the past 10 years, the genetic engineering has been developed, has been introduced, and has cured several amount of people. What happens is that before I talk about some genetic engineering, I want to give you some background on it. So let's talk about everyone know about the virus, right? What does the virus actually do? Well, what we know is that they come into our body, start infecting us, then like infecting our cell, they make us sick and that. But how exactly they did? What the virus exactly did, if they trying to put their DNA into our own DNA, it's like a copy and paste it. They cut it and they paste it on our DNA, and our cell will just replicate it, tons of them, millions of them. Then it will release at one time and make us sick. Well, that sounds like pretty basic, right? But at the same time, we can use use that technique, use that system to modify them into like genetic engineering. What we did, the researcher, is that we put the favorite gene that can cure people into the virus, then let it enter to our body, then affecting our body, change the whole entire DNA. And that sounds like fantastic things, right? And that's exactly what the virus this system here. So as myself, a cardiologist intern, I have seen a lot of people, and a lot of people suffering about coronary artery disease. Those are actually related to gene, actually. A lot of family background carries that gene and make you have a great risk in cardiac attack. So that's exactly what my research are doing now, is that we're using that technique, the genetic engineering, to cure people, to reduce the risk of getting cardiac attack. What the genetic engineering is not only applied on human, also apply on the agriculture. What happens is that we call the genetic modified organism GMO. So I'm sure that you guys heard of GMO food. They modify it, they just like making, such as they make the fruit bigger, or they're making look at the watermelon, now it's no seed, because people doesn't like to eat seed, just to make it better. But however, at the same time, people are really concerned the safety of the whole entire organism, right? The genetic modified. So what happens is that people will be like, oh, there's a lot of concern about the food, right? But at the same time, there's a lot of ethical issue. Well, what kind of ethical issue? For example, the Dolly sheep. They do the clone, right? They genetically modify it, they clone it exactly the same thing. Now that's like an ethical issue coming in. Well, at the same time, are we trying to play as a god? Well, that's something that you can think about it and give me some opinion about it. So that's a genetic organism that we're the future of medicine. Even though I see a lot of great risk, a lot of problems still. However, I still see the great potential of this genetic engineering. There's a few more years of more development and research need to do to reduce all the risk in order to make this technique to be success and bring to the world and make the quality of the patient even better. Thank you.